All right. Can you see me? No, because the sun is behind me. It doesn't matter. Man, excuse-moi. I am doing this. I'm using a gimbal, and I am really self-conscious about it. And I have never seen so many people walking and driving in the same area that I am, where there's typically nobody. Not maybe one person. That's it. But now I see like at least 10 people, and I'm like, what in the world? So self-conscious. And it's not like I'm recognizing them, because I normally get a chance to share the gospel with people that I walk past, and that's easier to do than hold a gimbal and talk to it. But so I even had a guy drive by and like look at me and like, yeah, you could do it. This is cool, man. I'm like, oh no, you know that I'm doing this. So yeah, that is me. But this videos are not really going to be about, try not to be about me as much as just about what God is doing in my life, and how much that has just impact the way I read Scripture, the way I understand Scripture. Here comes the vehicles. And how that in turn influences how I make decisions in life. I think I'm getting the handle of this. Ouch. Gimbal. This is a little bit better. Now, this is on my Instagram channel, Cinco Stones. You'll probably see this on my personal Instagram channel as well. And then you'll see this on YouTube. If you never care about catching me live and asking me questions, possibly, then don't ever go to IG Live. And I will learn. I swear these controls just changed on me. God has been good. I have, as kind of a follow-up to, if you have been watching my video about how I was very lost in my direction. And I've had some people come up to me in person and have been wanting to know how I am, how I'm doing. And I really appreciate those questions. I think, as just in general encouragement, something that's between my wife and I is that we are from very different cultures. She's from South America, so they do things differently there. And she really appreciates when people ask questions that I feel are very invasive about your life, and like, how are you doing, and what is... I'm not going to go into deep examples, but I always kind of explained to her, I was like, man, it feels very, as an American, and I'm typically a pretty outgoing person, but I don't speak for everyone, it feels invasive, it feels rude to ask people those types of questions. And she's like, well, it feels so much more kind. It shows that you care that you're asking these questions. And I have to say, when you're on the receiving end of them, man, at least in my life stage, it does. It feels so much nicer when people ask. And so, man, if you have people in your life that you really wonder about how they're doing, and you don't want to be too invasive into their life, try it. Just see what happens. Because you know what? They might receive love that way instead. And they might be thinking in their head, why does nobody care? Why is nobody asking me about my life in general, or whatever that pressing question is? So go ahead and ask that, because it shows that you care, and they might really think that. Unless you're a grandparent and you're asking about if your kid has a boyfriend or girlfriend yet, you can stop that. I get that. No, that's done. Ask about something else besides boyfriend or girlfriend, marriage, and career. And think of something else to ask about. So God has, man, He's provided. I've gotten another job and a completely different career, and it's I've got to figure out all the way from the beginning now what is going to happen. How am I going to what is my life path? I thought that, oh, okay, I'm going to be a school teacher for the rest of my life and maybe do some stuff on the side. And there are some people, if this thing would turn, there we go, that ride their bikes together, and they listen to like the weirdest music while riding their bikes together. I don't get it. but it's amusing, and I applaud them for it. The first time I heard them, they were listening to like this beautiful piano solo that was just slow and chill, and I was just like, what in the world? Now I definitely lost my train of thought, but that is my life. I never really grew up struggling what my career was going to be, and now I do. I'm like, all right, what's the next path? The job that I currently have right now is not a career job, it's just a stepping stone, but I can step anywhere. And now I've got to like figure that out, see, does God have a specific stepping stone for me, or am I kind of just doing this on my own? I do believe that God can direct every step of your path, or he'll give you general direction. I have been able to have peace through all of this, and that's been the beautiful part, is having peace when it doesn't feel like there should be peace anymore. This camera, I can't get it straight. And that's been just a big blessing. But I'm gonna stop right here because I'm like so distracted by everything around me. This is so difficult. I hope this was even made sense at this point. I think as I get used to doing this more often, I will be able to share something more profound. Like literally as I was walking, somebody left their house, started walking their dog, and they're like turning around and looking at me and like, what is he doing? None of this has ever happened before. Every time I walk, it's like they scatter so that they can never see me. And the second I come out with this stupid gimbal hold contraption and then want to live stream, everybody is jumping out of their house to see me. I'm so self-conscious. It's so funny. I'll get over it. Today's video was probably more about how self-conscious I am than what God is doing in my life, but I hope you got something out of it, at least a laugh. Until next time, these won't be daily, but there will be a few per week, I think. Talk to you guys later. Bye.